What's up? I'm going to teach you guys how to make paper airplanes using printer paper and a flat surface. Let's get into it. Okay. Yeah, so flat surface, make sure it's flat. If you do them like rug, you'll have the worst creases ever. A piece of paper, preferably not a used one that's all crumpled, and a little bit of remembering and skill. So the first step is to take the right side, okay? And you're gonna fold that over across the other side and make a more or less triangle shape. And then you're gonna fold it, okay? Now you're going to fold this side over to the bottom corner. If you don't, actually, you can do that, or this is the easier way. You just open it back up, and then you fold that again to the other side, though. Okay? Then you open it back up. So, these are our guidelines, okay? The X's are our guidelines. As you can see, it's an X, okay? So, we are going to fold the right side, not all the way like we did last time, but along this line, okay? So, like there. Okay? So then, that's the first crease. The second crease is you take this, the left side, and you bring that over to this little tiny line. You can see that there is that little tiny line right there. You bring that to that far corner, okay? Make sure that it's lined up perfectly. And then you fold it down. And as you can see, it also lines up with the X that you created earlier right there. So that's the basic shape that we're gonna end up folding, okay? Next, you fold it down to where this X thing on the back is lined up with this, okay? So you just line that up right there. And there you go, okay? Then you see these two creases right here. You're gonna fold the right side down in the middle and make sure it's lined up so this doesn't get over creased, okay? Then you take the left side and you do the same thing. And then you fold this up. Okay? So now it looks like this on both sides. Make sure that's what yours looks like. Okay, so now you're going to fold this, okay? So there's a couple ways to do that, but what I do is I normally get this started up at the tip so you get a straight line, and then you just make sure it's folded. And then the most important thing with getting good flights is making sure these back corners are lined up, okay? So you are going to do that, and then I would crease down like at the bottom, and then you get creased across, and then you just fold this off what you just did. So then you have that folded like so. So that's like this. Okay, and then this is on both sides because we folded it. Next, you take this side, and so this is a really important part. Normally, people just fold it however they want to, but what helps it fly more and not fall or tip to one side is bringing this actually below here. Instead of lining it up with this line, you bring it below instead of going like this. Okay, because when you bring it to below, it makes the wingspan higher. Okay, so you're gonna do that. So now this is covered, okay? So this is bigger. That looks kind of weird, but it makes sense once you are done, okay? So then all you have to do now is just line this side up with the one that you just did. And once that is done, you have your paper airplane. But you're not just gonna fly it like this, okay? There's like little steps that you can take to make it fly even better, okay? So for one, you just slightly curl up the back, okay? Ever so slightly, to the point where you can barely even notice, okay? Just like that. Alright? So those two steps are what made the guy break the world record. The way you throw is you go really high, then it collides for a little bit, then it goes down. But then what these are for is that these don't really affect it when it's going super fast, but when it's going down, these slowly catch the wind and it comes back up. So instead of crashing into the ground, it slowly comes back up and gives you that extra couple meters. So yeah, there's a world record plane. Okay, so yeah, all you need is a second piece of paper, okay? White. I mean, it doesn't actually really matter. Just make sure it isn't the really, really thick construction paper, because that will not crease very well. And it won't hold the folds as well, but this is just normal printer paper, okay? So this one starts off like the other one, and you fold the right side down, okay? Like this. Then you open it back up. And you fold the left side down. I like these. I paired these together because they start off the same. Okay? Now this is a really weird fold. You're gonna have to pay attention pretty closely. But you see the X's? Okay? So you're gonna try and make it so you can hold it like this. Okay? So try and pull these sides together, okay? Then you're gonna take the top and you're gonna fold it down. Okay, one more time. If it's not working, just try creasing them a little bit better and folding it like this and bringing the top down, okay? Make sure it's all lined up so it looks like this, okay? Then you're gonna start at the tip. You're just gonna take your middle finger, pointer finger, and flatten it so it's super sharp, okay? Then you're gonna line up the sides and just go right down the middle. So then you're folding those two things on the inside, okay? So if you still aren't getting it, just an X, fold it, bring it down. Okay? Next, it's like this. You have these two things hanging right here, okay? You fold them across. 1, 2. So they're touching on both sides, okay? And then you flip it over and you bring the back down. Like that, okay? So now it looks like this, okay? So I'll redo both those. It's like this. You fold this one first, this one second. That actually doesn't really matter. Then you flip it over and fold this. Then you flip back over, okay? Next, you're gonna take, it doesn't really matter which one, but you're gonna tuck one of these inside of the other one, okay? Like that. Okay? But you gotta push it a little bit farther, okay? So I would suggest putting your finger in there just to get it all ready, and then you put it inside of it. So now it's locked. Okay? So now what you're gonna do is you're gonna take it and you're gonna put your finger in here and get it ready, and then you're just gonna push up, okay? And that is gonna get it ready to fold, okay? So then you just straighten it out, make sure it's all ready, and then you just crease it right here. And then you put it on the table, make sure the backs are lined up. And fold it. Push it down pretty hard. Okay. Alright, so now it looks something like this. Okay? If you didn't get that fold, all you have to do is this. You just bring that up, you crease it, and you fold the rest up. Okay, so now what you're going to do is you're going to open up slightly. And you're going to pinch this about halfway down, okay? So you're going to pinch this, right? Okay, so double check that this is tight, okay? Now you're going to push it down and make this weird little crease like that and fold it, okay? So now it looks like this, okay? Alright, so this next crease is really hard and weird. Alright, so you're going to stick your finger in there, okay? And you're going to push. And then it's going to make this weird crease that you're going to have to shape until it looks natural. Like that. And then you do the same thing on the other side. Okay. Then it looks something like that. Okay. Now you're going to fold both of these sides. And you are going to fold this up. Along this crease, okay? So you're going to fold it down along that crease. Make sure it's along that. Then you're going to do the same thing on the other side. Okay? Now you're going to take this and you're going to fold it up, crease it, then bring it out like that. Then you're going to fold it here. And then do the same thing on the other side, where you fold it up, and then bring it down, and then fold it here. Okay, so let's try it out. Okay, so if you did that right, you're gonna end up having something like this for this one. This is kind of crooked, as you can see, but all you have to do is just try and even it out as much as you can. Okay, so I know it looks not that, I mean, it looks cool. It just doesn't look like it can fly. Okay? It does look really cool. Doesn't really look like it can fly. But never say that with paper airplanes, because some paper airplanes are meant for art, but they can still fly super well, okay? So let's watch this. Yeah, so that's like, I don't know, 10 feet away. And I threw it super lightly, so you can throw it super hard. This is with my left hand also. Whoa, that one to the stairs, dang. Okay. Where? Yeah, down here. Okay. So yeah, that actually worked out pretty well. Let's try that again. Yeah, that one's pretty good. It looks super cool. So let's try out the world record one. Okay. Okay, pretty wobbly, but that's fine, because, you know, try and bring the wings up like this, so then they have more of a V shape than a flat shape, because then they really won't tilt, okay? So then just go out in an open space, and all you have to do is just go like that, okay? Go. And then it will go up, and then it'll start going down, and then it'll catch those bends that we put in it, and it'll go super far. So you guys, yeah, I hope you subscribe. You should. You should definitely subscribe. You should also leave a like and comment me on hobbies or awesome hobbies or things that you want me to see me do. Okay, so it could be art, or it could be like I know how to carve. I don't know, just ideas. I like ideas that other people think of. Okay, so see you guys.